about Michael McRae Construction International. You're part of the International Building Expo here in Guyana.
Yes.
One of the biggest things happening in Georgetown City right now.
Yes. So we're here demonstrating what we're going to be producing in Guyana, which is a light gauge studs, 20 gauge studs. And we will be doing 2.5 tracks, like you see over there.
All right, I want you to go a little layman because there's all types of people going to be watching this.
Yes.
So give me a quick overview in terms of what you guys are about, construction, the type of material and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the galvanized studs we're going to be using here. Easy to work with. And anyone could do this work.
Right. I see you
Framing.
got complete building solution.
Yes.
What that imagery means.
Screws
Uh-huh.
and the metals that you need to do the work.
Right. Good. So you do steps, you do
Yeah.
buildings.
No, we do framing for sheetrock.
Good.
The metal that you use in here is 6-inch studs for the outer wall,
Right.
2-inch for the inside walls, and then we got the channels that go on the top to frame the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
So
And sheetrock covers the ceiling.
yes,
This work.
yes. If you build a 2,000 square feet house, we could frame the first floor in one day with this metal.
So tell us in terms of cost. Guyanese always like to hear about cost. How reasonable or affordable is this in terms of construction costs?
The cost would be maybe about 5%, a little bit more than block or wood. But the durability and the quickness of it, that's where it supersedes the cost of longevity of labor
I
work.
like the quickness because I think
Yeah.
Guyanese are
Yeah.
moved into that. But
Yeah.
not only Guyanese, we have all types of persons here in this oil and gas economy now. But quickness, we want to
Quickness.
get things done. So stress that.
That's why we are here in Guyana, because we've been coming here often and seeing the length of time it takes to do a building. So by incorporating the steel structure, it would take less than 3/4 of the time to produce and erect.
So quickly, in terms of retrofitting, there's a term. So let's say, there's a lot of flat buildings here. in
Right.
Guyana. If somebody want to go up in the air and retrofit around that flat structure, how you guys can do that?
Well, as we spoke earlier, we have a track system, which is the bottom, and we have a track system on top. So the track system is installed in the bottom of the foundation, and the track system is installed in the roofing. So if you had a structure that you want to remove the roof, we can actually add this on top of it.
Big
This
time.
metal stuff.
That's great.
I'm very happy to be working with this system with Guyanese people. The system is a really nice system. The good thing about it is change. Change in the sense, if you have the wall and it's too small and you want to make a change, you ain't got to go in there with a big sledgehammer and a lot of debris to make that change. You can use back a lot of our material to make that same change, and it can be done very quickly. So the wife can go to work in the morning and she get home in the evening, she can see that change. Most of our work we done is in New York. We haven't done any work here in Guyana as we speak as yet, no. But hopefully in the future we'll be doing a lot, because a lot of people in Guyana seems to love the
So
system.
let's talk about employment. An entity like this, you'll be employing young Guyanese and training them.
Yes, we're gonna have classes. My partner here, he's more familiar with the classes. I'm the builder, I'm one of the teachers.
What are some of the basics in terms of training that you would be able to make a young person employable?
Well, first of all, this is, I would say, it's a unisex material. Male and female can work with it because of its lightness, number
Right.
one. It's not hard to work with, and with the schooling or the time we're going to be here in Guyana teaching young Guyanese, within 1 week. Within 1 week, it's possible for them to be able to obtain the knowledge to assemble these materials.
Right. So tell us where you guys are located, any telephone numbers or anything?
Well, we have a QR code that is set in the front of our display here, and if you were able to take it, it will open a wide span of where we are and the numbers and the people that you can meet and the jobs we have done so far. We will be based in Kurukuru at the time, of our assembly of our plant, and beyond that,
Oh, you're building a factory?
we're
in
actually
US?
building a factory to produce a stud here in Guyana. So, if you ever need it, the production line can be from 7,000 square feet within a day to 10,000 square feet depending on the material.
Good. So you could be employing some staff there?
Well, the main objection is to hire Guyanese.
Great.
We will be teaching them so we can employ them. That's our basis of being here in
You
Guyana.
wanna say
So we're gonna open a class free. It's an 8-hour class, 8 hours a day, 40 hours for the week
Great.
training. Hayden have a license to teach carpentry, and at the end of the course, we will certify them
Great.
free of charge. Any locals that want to know how to use the system.
Good. So you guys are Guyanese, but you went abroad.
Yes.
Yes.
You made a lot of money. You tied up these expertise, so you're bringing it back here.
Yes.
to Guyana. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for making such an impact and coming to empower the young folks. Arvin, you with KSM Investments Inc., right? But you got something new here in the market, the
Yeah.
doors. Tell us a little bit.
Well, for a couple years now, we've been doing pavers on hollow blocks, but we recently started importing these doors. These are full steel doors. Like these here, it's made with MDF in front and a steel plate in the middle. We have also the full steel ones, and we have the entrance doors at the back, which is also bigger than these.
So they're steel doors, right? Where are they coming from? Where
They're
they
coming from Europe. They're European made.
right? And how competitive are the prices?
Well, for one of these doors here, as you see it, with the locks and everything, it's 125,000 compared to the competitors, which are like double the prices.
How has it hit the market thus far? People are responding to it.
We
They
have
like
some
it.
good response, really good responses to these doors. So first of its kind in Guyana with these designs, we have about 65 different designs on these doors. And you can also custom make the designs, but it takes a couple months to come in.
So durability in the weather. I think you was highlighting a particular type of door here to me just now.
The steel on these doors are coated with electrostatic paint, which can stand up to the humidity and water resistance of the water.
My name is Ronaldo Narang. I am a technical service technician. We are representing ELGAWA. It's an acronym for Electrical, Gas and Water. It's actually a company from Suriname that was been in existence for 6 to 5 years, and right now it is over here for about 6 years.
Good. We're seeing a variety of products here. Tell us exactly what we're looking at.
Well, first of all, we have some electric water heaters. These are actually the lowest on the market right now at 15,000 watts maximum. We have Generac generators, the number one selling generators in America. We give 5 years warranty from the ATS to the generator. We have some Train ACs here over here. These ACs are 5 years warranty also. We also have some solar power inverters and battery Solax. And here we have some pedestal. These are some anti-theft system that would give alarm off in your stores if anyone would pick up anything.
Good. So you mentioned stores. So these items are specific to stores or for residences, houses? What? Explain.
Well, we do everything from residential straight up to commercial. So some of our products like AC will go from domestic houses to commercial buildings with the mini split to multi split. We have the solar inverters that are from homes to commercial buildings also. Also our generators too are from domestic to commercial buildings, apartment buildings, they also give power to. We have different sizes ranging from your budget.
So explain this solar inverter, how it works. Just give us a quick synopsis on that.
Well, the solar inverter, how it works is that it takes power from the solar panel to the inverter and then stores it into the battery. So the battery now, if you have blackout, you will still have power in your house. And it's very affordable, and solar is actually the way to go right now.
Why?
So the sun is very hot right now, so that means that you will actually be given a benefit, opportunity for the solar panels to be charged and charging the battery off of. It's actually like free power you will have in there.
Good. So speak costs now. How competitive are the costs?
Well, for the cost, it depends on the load of your building. What for the price, you can't beat the system. The system have many features. It also hooks up to your phone. You have Wi-Fi. You can control the panel. You can control the voltage how you want the output. and whatever you want to, the capacity of whether you want to pull on it, you can also do that.
So you guys have been impacting here for 6 years. What's the response like?
6 years, well, the response is 10 out of 10. All of our customers are extremely satisfied. We try our best to give 100% customer satisfaction.
Mr. Vincent Gordon, thanks for according me this interview and the privilege of interviewing you. I know you're already impacting the Guyana landscape as country manager, and it's a pleasure. We're from HGP TV Nightly News. Tell us what's happening here. You're at the International Building Expo here in Guyana, and there must be a reason why you're exposing this booth here.
Well, there is a reason. Of course, as always, Unicoma has long been a part of the Guyana fabric in terms of providing solutions for customers, in terms of helping customers to live better, to be better through our high purchase products, through our furnitures, for appliances and so on. Today, however, this year at this expo, we would now be opening up the country in terms of our Quartz Business Solutions, which is primarily geared towards helping small, medium, even large enterprises support their build-outs, their scaling up, their sourcing and their financing needs. And essentially that's what we're going to be presenting here, the professional side of the organization, or the professional solutions, not just the domestic and household solutions.
How important you see the business solutions unit at Quartz?
We think it's a game changer. It's a game changer because not only will we be providing commercial grade, industrial grade solutions that are known across the industry, we'll continue to provide the support in terms of warranty, which is really not a lot of people do that. We do extended warranty, which means we back whatever we sell. And very importantly, we are going to be building the capacity of the companies we work with. So we know Guyana has a skill problem or a labor problem at this stage. We know that that's just an interim situation, but what we'll be providing is training and development for staff, for the companies that we work with, whether it is using our own professionals, whether it is for civil engineering or legal support, scaling up support in terms of marketing, social media management, and so on. Those are all competencies that we want to be helping others to acquire so that they can scale up at their own pace, they can finance at their own pace, and they can get the products and the solutions they need in order to be successful.
But finally, we're into big real estate development, upscale housing. You're hearing terms now like modern and super modern buildings. How do you see yourself fitting in with this business solutions department?
Well, there are two aspects to that. In the first instance, we already have strong partnerships in terms of furnishing some of those, in terms of supporting their financial build-out through our own linkages. And then on the other side of it, of course, I'm not so sure you know that we ourselves are involved in it. So we are just about breaking ground at Houston for our logistics park. And that will, we're kicking it off with a 150,000 square foot DC for our own purposes, and that's going to start anytime now. We have approval on that. And then we have our own commercial complex, which is now going through the final approval stage as well, which is a commercial complex which will house mega stores for Quartz, for Ashley, for Radio Shack, and of course, of Quartz Optical. And that's going to be on the East Bank.
When we'll see all these things into fruition?
Well, the Houston will start anytime now. The project on the East Bank, it's a function of getting the final approval now, because it's very complex. We're not just talking about our own stores, we're talking about a commercial businesses being a part of that enterprise. And so we're very excited about that. We expect that will be coming landing, meaning open, within the next 12 to 24 months.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Mr. Gordon.
Thank you.
Christina, good. We spoke earlier. You're one of the sales director or sales manager here at Kissons, and Kissons has been around for quite a while, impacting the whole ambience in terms of furnishing and all that and so forth. So tell us why you're here at the Building Expo this year.
Good afternoon, first of all. We're here because we want to be able to um, meet new customers, to getting more persons into our store, and of course for persons to be able to see the variety of furniture that we have and what we have to offer at Kissons Furniture. And I just want to add that Kissons Furniture is not just about furniture and mattresses, foam products. We have so much more for everyone to see. We have in stock, we have upholstery fabric. You can find, this is one of our new arrival, the three-piece neck pillow, the neck cushion. We have office furniture. We do special order as well, custom-made mattresses. You can come into Kissons Furniture, you can get a mattress covering for your mattress. And that is something that you wouldn't just go in and can order or find anywhere else. So Kissons, I want to add, is not just about furniture and foam products.
Good. So anything special you're impacting this season as we head down to Christmas in terms of furnishing, office furniture? Anything powerful will be coming out of Kissons?
Yeah, of course, our prices are very competitive. Usually, the end of October, we will be having our annual sale, and that's every year, where we would have great and huge discounts store-wide. So that's one of our highlights at Kissons every year.
Good. Anything else you wanted to add?
I just want to say that our prices are very affordable and very competitive. And with reference to persons who may be furnishing new homes, apartment buildings, if you also request for us to come into your, if you cannot make it or do not have the time to come in to see what we have, or to know exactly what we have to furnish your apartment building, we can also do that for you.
Thank you very much, Chris.
You're welcome.
So it's great having you here. Tell us the name of your business and why you're here at the International Building Expo.
Our business is Geo Viral Support Services. We're an engineering company based out of Toronto, and we're in Guyana for over 5 years. We've been established dealing with a lot of civil engineering, geotechnical analysis. So what basically that is basically dealing with subgrade investigation, which helps tall structures like hotels, casinos, high-rises to actually build their foundation in that way where they can support that structure. Being at the Building Expo 2023 is actually a significant thing for us. We're able to network with a lot of construction companies. Rather than us go and spend a significant amount of time looking for individual companies to actually share our expertise with, we're able to actually find all these companies at one spot. We're not only here to just teach individuals about our services, we're here to actually educate individuals for the next generation.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned educate, because I was just about to ask, in terms of employment, training, how will this entity impact Guyanese?
Perfect. With that, now we're trying to partner with the University of Guyana and actually recognized institution to actually bring in students for a co-op opportunity where they can come into our laboratory and actually get hands-on experience. From that hands-on experience, once they graduate, they have the opportunity to actually become full-time employees. Because of the growing demand of this sector of construction, we try to show the importance of actually doing these type of engineering aspects.
And this engineering aspect is quite important given Guyana is below sea level. You want to speak to that?
Yes, significantly. Only recently, we did some work about 2 kilometers from the coastline into the borderlines of Guyana, and we found out that there's seashells there. So that gives us a significant analysis that said the entire coastline that right now exists in Guyana was hand-built, right? And that was never actually known to a lot of people. So that was like a little bit of history that we learned by ourselves. That means the Dutch or whoever was here before basically increased the coastline by bringing materials out, and that's where the majority of the Guyanese populations live in, which is actually a scary thing to know. One thing I've shared with a lot of individuals that came into here is like many Guyanese have experienced these cracks on their property. I know I grew up in a house that had cracks on them. That's because our foundation work was never done to the highest standards, because we never did any boreholes or analysis. And for a single household to do this, it will be too expensive. So we're trying to propose an idea to the local government right now to actually say, let's do an analysis for the entire country, spaced out initiative that cost can be given back to the people on a digital report that says increase your foundation. So now new builders know that they have to increase their footing or their foundation based on that set of area to match the criteria of what we propose. So this will allow individual households now to have safe foundations because you're putting your family in it. You don't want your house to collapse, right? So that's what we're trying to propose as well. There's a lot of things in the works, but the first step is to get this out, let people know, and then hopefully when everything starts rolling, we're able to actually have positive change here.
You're an engineer?
Well, right now I'm the sales manager. I deal with a lot of the engineer work, and my engineer, we work right shoulder to shoulder, so I have full understanding of what they deal with, but they're 100% certified to the highest ASTM, international standards. All our engineers are from Canada. So we're able to actually work parallel, but they will be the one to approve any projects. I'm just there to assist and look pretty.
Thank you. Sherwin, tell us the name of your entity and why you're here at the International Building Expo.
Okay, I'm from Ghanaian Vortec, right? We're a solar company basically. We're here to showcase solar backup systems and warm gas water heater systems.
So what is that? Tell us a little bit more. People are listening.
All right, let me give a quick rundown. Okay, so we've got inverters here, right? Now, let's just look at this inverter quickly for a moment. This is the new inverter we brought out. It's an all-in-one system, which means you don't have to put batteries on the ground. The batteries are built in. It's fully automatic. It's 1,500 watts of power. So which means when you screw this up on the wall, this can feed the house, lights, TV, Wi-Fi, basic stuff, security cameras. And you don't have to worry about no batteries on the ground, nothing for the kids to trouble. It all is in here.
What else you have?
Good. So we have the gas water heater, for example. This heater here works with no GPL, no electricity, strictly regular cooking gas, either Shell or Tex. So it's hot water, cold water goes in, hot comes out. 2 showers at the same time, 2 ports can bathe at the same time, 2 bathrooms. All right. So quickly, we have inverter systems that you use to go solar. This is tricky, you can go solar, or you even can do backup too. So basically, these inverters basically like hybrid systems. All right. Yeah, so that's basically when it comes to this part here.
So what about installations? You guys come and you guys do the installation and all that?
We have technicians, right? These guys are private, but they actually do work for the company, right? They actually contract to us. So whenever a client needs a system, we can do a site visit. Can be done, assessment, everything, and the client come, they pay the money, and they get a system.
So tell us the impact this entity has been making thus far as a local company.
Importantly, we're making a big impact, especially with the blackout situation, right? We're getting there, power outage, you can't stop it. So a lot of clients is purchasing from us, a lot of companies too, right? It's a lot. It's a lot. We've made at least, let's say half of Guyana already got our backup systems, basically. So we moving in, piece by piece.
It's basically bringing electrical solutions.
Exactly, electrical solutions. Solar too, on another level too, we're doing solar, but mostly a lot of people going for the backup because everybody want the cameras to keep running. They don't want no uninterrupted power.
Where you guys are located?
We're at 58 Davis Street, Kitty. Right, that's between Alexander and St. John Road. All right?
Thank you.
No problem.
ReMax is at the International Building Expo. How happy are you to know that ReMax, a franchise that is here almost 2 years in Guyana, impacting the real estate market, is at the Building Expo? How happy are you?
Yeah, I'm very happy because it's going to bring some legitimacy to the real estate market in Guyana.
Right. How has it been so far, you as an agent working with ReMax?
It's been good. Been learning a lot of stuff in the past 6 months. So it's a slow process, building clientele when you're starting off, but after a while.
And you find people liking the brand of ReMax because ReMax is internationally renowned?
That's the one thing that draws us to the clients.
So what are some of the comments Guyanese are making in terms of the brand, ReMax brand here?
It's easy to work with. Their professionalism. They don't have a lot of long waiting time between communicating with agents and stuff like that.
But so tell a person or tell the viewers what exactly ReMax does. So we deal with rentals, land sales, and so tell us.
Yeah, we deal with the rental and purchasing of residential and commercial properties in Guyana. Yeah.
Right.
And we also have contacts with people that do evaluations for your properties. So before you sell, you can make sure that everything is legitimate.
So just run us through. If I call you and I say, Damien, I see you working at ReMax. I have a property to sell. Run us through the process, how you would engage that client.
Well, we would let the client do an evaluation first, so they'll get an evaluation first, so that they get a good baseline of how much the property is worth, and then from there we can go ahead with doing the listing, signing up the contracts, preferably an exclusive contract with us to do the sale of the property, and then we go ahead with listing and marketing. And
how do you list?
We list on the ReMax portal, and we also list on Facebook, and we advertise on Facebook. So we use a lot of marketing from the Facebook. Yeah.
WhatsApp strategies too.
And WhatsApp, but mostly for real estate, mostly is on Facebook.
Good. So finally tell the viewership where the ReMax office is.
The ReMax office is in Movie Town on the ground floor, more to the rear end of the building.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
And persons could come into the office if they have any questions and so forth?
Yeah. You can come into the office or you can call.
We'll do a final pitch why people should do business with ReMax.
Because they're easy to do business with.